Hello everybody, it's hobbitsizz and welcome to another lore video. As you can see today, I am styling, looking pretty nice. I had my personal stylist dress me up today. I'm going to stick with that. So, looking pretty fly. But anyway, in today's video, I'm going to do something that has been requested by some of y'all. Some people wanted to see how I make a deck, as opposed to just me being like, hey, here's a deck I made. Y'all wanted to see how I make a deck. So I'm going to do this in kind of a two-part. It's mostly going to be one part, but it's kind of be a two-parter. The first part, which is now, is going to be me making the deck, how I build a deck. And then I'll have another video tomorrow, which will be just me playing the deck after it's got to a semi-finished version, a version that I feel pretty confident with. So yeah, let's get into it. So the deck that I want to make, there's actually two decks that I want to make. One of them is an Aphelios Reputation deck, and the other one is a Garen Malphite deck. I'm going to stick with the Garen Malphite one because it seems it seems a little bit better, honestly. Aphelios just seems really, really bad right now, so I'm going to go with Garen Malphite, because as bad as Malphite and Garen both are, Aphelios is just so bad right now. So we will go for those two. So let's make a new deck. Like I said, we want Garen Malphite, so we're going for Targon and Demacia. Easy enough. Boom, boom, boom. So we want 3 of Garen, 3 of Malphite. That's how I like to start all my decks, with champions are just 3 of each of the champions. And now we need to figure out what kind of deck this is. Malphite is usually the finisher in whatever deck he's in, so I'm going to go with this as a mid-range deck, as ending on turn 7 or turn 8 is pretty standard for a mid-range list. So we'll stick with that. What do we want in a mid-range list? Well, Demacia has, obviously, a lot of good mid-range tools, and Targon has some decent ones as well. Blue Sentinel is good. That combos with Malphite, and the extra mana is never a bad thing. Mountain Goat's good. Sharpsight is pretty much a must. It is just a very, very good spell. Same thing with single combat. Very, very good. I like the Shield Bearer a lot. Shield Bearer single combat is nice, and I like Shield Bearer as a 2-drop in general. I might want to start to peek for landmarks at Malphite, but I don't know if that's setting back too much tempo. I'll put him in for now. We might take him out after we learn some more stuff. Do I want another 2-drop? I'm not going to put Solari Sunhawk. I might put Mountain Goat. Or Brightsteel. I could put Brightsteel. Brightsteel is a pretty good card in general. Yeah, I like Brightsteel. Let's stick with that. Okay, let's go for that now. It's a mid-range deck, so I should probably have a 1-drop. So when I look at mid-range decks, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 drops are important for ratioing. 1-drops I only like to have 1 or 2 sets of, so between 3 and 6 1-drops. And that's because I don't really want to overdraw 1-drops, but it's nice to have 1 to play on turn 1. The 2-drops are a little more flexible, as they can be used in a wider variety of spots, but for the most part, I want 6 2-drops. That kind of applies for 3-drops as well. 3-drops having 6 3-drops is good. 4-drops to have anywhere between 3 and 6, depending on the deck. And it kind of degrades from there. But in general, for a mid-range list, if you have a 2 of everything, so if I have 3 Brightsteels and 3 Solaris, I'm basically guaranteed to be able to play one of them. Not super early. Maybe not on turn 2, because they are 2-drop. Again, more 2-drops are better, because as opposed to the other ones, because if I have 6 3-drops, I very likely get a 3-drop on turn 3, but if I have only 6 2-drops, I'm not technically necessarily guaranteed to get it, but, we might change our 2-drop ratio. This might be too many, but we'll stick with this for now. Anyway, I wanted a 1-drop. We'll go Chip. Chip is a solid 1-drop. He can be a 3/3 with Blue Sentinel. Not bad. We got to start to peaks. So we want to be able to level up Malphite. And Garen wants a solid mid-range list to go on. I don't want any of this. Yes, maybe Lauren Challenger. Lauren Projet. He doesn't really fit. I mean, I don't know. He's just a Challenger unit. We'll put him in for now. Again, like, a lot of my things are, like, placeholders, right? I'm like, this doesn't seem that great, but I'll put him in for now. Like, Mentor is okay, but, like, it's really, like, what do I have for Mentor? Like, nothing really benefits off of getting, like, a ton of attack, right? I don't have, like, Overwhelm units. Like, Garen has regen. Like, my things don't have a ton of health, so, nah. Rallies aren't bad. Solar Priestess is too slow because it's a mid-range list. She's more of a control tool. Spiral Stairs is just awful. I'm going to throw in 3 Gun Plaza. And I think we'll go for like a mid-range Grand Plaza list. I like Vanguard Redeemer. Draw is nice. I'm actually going to get rid of Protege because we're running the 3 Plaza then. So I'll use this for my like Challenger aspect. I don't really want Zenith Blade, I don't think. It's too slow. I don't know if I'll get 4+ landmarks for Earth Elemental. It's hard when I don't have cards that like summon landmarks. Like Blue Sentinel has to die to get it off. We got Star Tip Peaks and Grand Plazas, but I don't know if that's quite enough. Grizzled Ranger is real freaking good with Grand Plaza. Like it's just such a good combo. The fact that you can just get 2 challengers off, it's just really good. With a couple Ground Slam, I guess. I know my deck's very full right now. Maybe like a couple Aegis, 3 Sunforgers because they're super good. I don't want any of you. I want 2 Concerted Strikes. I could put in a couple Dragons. Like 1 Cythria. I don't really want any other you. Don't want you. Definitely don't want any of you. No. Okay. So, we got a deck that is definitely overdrafted in cards. Brightsteel solid to work with challengers. Blue Sentinel's good for the mana. Solari Shieldbearer is nice because of the bonus health. I think Star Tip Peak is honestly a little too slow. We'll get rid of the Relentless Pursuits. We'll get rid of the Aegis. We'll see if with Garen and Malphite strike effects are enough. Not Malphite strike effects, but we'll keep, I guess, 2 of the Ground Slam and 2 of the Concerted Strike. What else did I get rid of? I like this ratioing of the 3 Garen, 2 Screeching, 1 Cythria. I honestly think it's get rid of like the Star Tip Peaks. Oh, I need the... So, you have my unfiltered gaze right now of how I make decks, by the way. So, congratulations. I kind of need Eye of Horak. We'll try to do 3, I guess, and see how that works. I can't have that many landmarks now. We have to get rid of Star Tip Peak. I think it's too trash then if we're running Eye of Horak. And if we're running Eye of Horak, I don't really want to play Screeching Dragons either, right? Because I need Garen, but Eye takes up the 5 mana slot. So now I like get rid of dragons. Do I just go 2 Eye of Horaks? Maybe just 2. 3 might be pushing it. We'll go for 2, and then we'll get rid of, I think, one of the sets of 2 drops. Is it Brightsteel? Brightsteel works so well with the Grand Plaza. And for stopping some attacks. Blue Sentinel's good with that. Solari Shieldbearer is nice with single combat on its own and good for an aggro deterrent. But so is Brightsteel for an aggro deterrent, honestly. I mean, they both kind of fit the same mold, right? Because Barrier does fit the same mold. But the thing is, Brightsteel needs a unit to work off of. Solari works for itself. And Solari, the buff is pretty solid from the Plaza. I think better than the Brightsteel. So we'll go for that. Okay. So this is the basic form of my Garen Malphite deck. As you can see, it didn't take me, like, I don't know, too long. It took me, I don't even know what it was, 8-10 minutes. So this got a pretty basic form. This is definitely subject to change, so now I give it a neat name, like Demacia Rocks, with an exclamation point. So what I was working on, so I'll kind of give you a little more run through of, like, for a mid-range list, like I'm saying, I want the to have a nice curve, right? I want like a 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. So I'm thinking of like curve, like what things I want to play on curve, as opposed to like holding a lot of mana, right? On turn 4, if I need health, Solari Sunforger, or if I'm like trying to be really aggressive with challengers and I have the Grand Plaza, I can go Grizzled Ranger. Grand Plaza, Grizzled Ranger. I only put in Grizzled Ranger because of Plaza. This is subject to change. And then like turn 5, I'm thinking, all right, Ivor, Horak, or Garen. And turn 6 and 7, you know, I'm not thinking as much about like what I'm going to slam down right on there because I'm only going to run Cithria, but like turn 7 is a Malphite play. So we just kind of want general, like, throw down some units. If they can get Ground Plaza, that's great. Because if they can, that means we can, you know, trade favorably. And that's kind of, I guess, what we're about. So, yeah. In general, mid-range list, I can look at, like, the unit spread. 25 units to 10 spells to 5 landmarks. Again, I think I said in a previous video, 24 to 30, probably our ideal unit base for a mid-range list. But yeah. So now we get to the point where I've made our mid-range list, right? We got 2 drops, we got 1 drop, we have 6 2 drops, 3 1 drops. We have, if you count the Ground Plaza, we got 6 3 drops. We're not counting spells, but we got 6 4 drops. So we have a pretty reliable curve that we'll probably be able to hit every time. 5 drops, only 1 6 drop, and then 3 7 drops. So yeah, we got the deck. I need to add emotes to it, guys, and change my little dude. Let's do an anniversary Poro. I only got 1 board because I haven't spent money. We'll do the card back. I don't know what card back. We'll stick with the Poro. We'll do that. Our emote. Gotta go with the Sparky Von Yip because it's great. We'll go like Sweet and Sharp. Go with Into My Trap. We'll link, and we'll go for like the piece of cake. We'll go for the from birthday theme things. All right, and there we go. And now we get to the all-important testing phase. So this is the process that I run through whenever I make a new deck. So anytime you guys see on my channel that I made a new deck, it's not something I throw together in 5 seconds. I mean, okay, it's something I can throw together relatively quickly, but it's something I then go back and play games with and see if, like, all right, what cards need to be changed, what card doesn't work with how this deck feels. You know, I'm not saying that all my decks are tier 1, but I'm saying that, you know, all my decks have some amount of play testing in them, so I'm not going in blind. We'll go with this to start. Solaris Shield Bearer with single combat. So we got early curve here. We don't have any 1 drops, but we only have 3 1 drops in this deck anyway. Which way is my arrow go? My arrow's going this way. Not bad. This is, you know, it's pretty solid. I want to wait for Solaris Shield Bearer until I have single combat mana. So I can go like Shield Bearer, single combat. It's fine. Pop! Take that 2 damage. Woo. This might be a card I remove. I might change the Grizzled Ranger. We'll see. I also might need more card draw, so we might have to put in some Targon things for card draw. Solaris Shield Bearer. He's definitely not going to attack here. Be foolish. I'll just kill Draven. Bye! Boom. So we killed Draven there because he used his mana, so he couldn't Ravenous Flock and kill this afterwards because it is damaged. He's definitely not going to attack there because he just loses his unit. So we got another Shield Bearer, which isn't great. I'll probably go for the Grizzled Scout first. Grizzled Ranger. So, yeah, as you can see, we're pretty mid-rangey, but then we just lose. We lose so much tempo with Ivor Horak. It's just, it's so awkward. I feel like. Oh, that's sad. Alright, because like on turn 5, we play it. It feels awkward. Trade, do another 2 damage. He's not going to pop this thing because why would he? Doesn't want to give me mana. Make his Ballistic Pop bigger. Like, I guess I can Ivor Horak now. Garen just sounds better. Oh no. Oh no. Like, I guess I'll just Ivor Horak. We'll see how it goes with this. Watch and learn. Like, I really want to just slam Blue Sentinel into him, right? Okay, well, I'll have Grizzle Scout trade with that. And you traded you. Because this is the 2 weakest units. I mean, I figured he was going to use the other axe to upgrade Draven, but... Okay, he's Mystic Shotting my dude anyway. Alright. But his cards get stunned, so I basically have like an... Or, you know, against these two anyway, I have like an open attack. Because now these are stunned. And I guess I can Garen here.
We fight for those who cannot. Sorry, did you say something?
That's annoying. Keep getting stunned, and I don't like it. I'm going with this trade. I mean, those two get stunned again. Sure. Alright. Making his bot even bigger. Pinging me. Like, now I need a card to dash so I can redeem her. Malphite? Ah, Ranger. So I often play multiple games, you know, because you can't really base, unless something goes really wrong, you can't really base like a deck's performance off of one game. You know, so like I can say right now that yeah, I'm bad against this, but I also had multiple of my units get stunned, which obviously does not work out well in this scenario. Ground Slime's kind of legit, not gonna lie. Ashboj. I'm waiting for him to kill my scout unit. Yep, there we go. Static shocked. Wow. I mean, that seems kind of fun. Mystic shot on top of it. Nope. Alright, we'll do 5 damage. Woo! And one of our units died, so now we can Vanguard Redeemer.
My sword is yours to command.
Chip!
Only victory.
We got Chip! Chip, 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 chip.
Now I'm a feet, when I'm ahead.
Yeah, I'm a feet. I'm ahead. Alright.
Time to get rowdy.
Explosive bot's getting so big. Alright, we'll stun the bot, killing it. Garen doesn't get the strike, but... Oh. I mean, he doesn't have anything to deny it. Okay, he's Ravenous Flocking. Yeah. And mid-range list doesn't, I don't know, it's not performing super well right now. I mean, I'm not in like a terrible spot. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, is it? Yep, it's so bad. I mean, you have more health, but I don't get the double stun. Do I need the double stun? Like, these two get stunned and then he just has Farron, right? Okay. Rude. Can't I Horak then? I have to block with something.
You would test my steel?
Like, I know he kills me next turn, but I have a stun on 2 units. He has no more mana to play other units, so... Like, I have exact lethal here. I'm just hoping that he can't kill anything, like, at fast speed. Chip is not the card I need there. I think this is the only way I can do it, is if he doesn't have anything to, like... Probably kill Chip, honestly, because it's the weakest one at 3 health. I guess Horak isn't bad for setting up big stun plays. I might want to drop to 2 Grizzled Rangers. Hey, look at that, we won. Woo! Okay, so Ivor Horak wasn't actually bad there. It allowed me to set up lethal by stopping 2 of his units. So that's not bad for it, I guess. I still don't think 3 of it's necessary. So we'll play another game. Might want to change out the Grizzled Rangers, I'm thinking. What card do I need to beat that? I need like a silence. I needed things that this deck couldn't provide, right? I drew like you, I drew 2 of you, I drew 2 of you. Like, I necessarily draw terrible for it. Let's play another game. Let's play another game. Ooh, Pimp Swain. We're against Shyvana. This is like the Cythria combo deck. Yeah. Plaza. So Plaza and Solari Shieldbearer is also really good. I might just keep... What am I turn my attacking on? 2, 3. I'm attacking on 4. That's actually pretty good. I think I'm actually just going to keep all these. That's solid. I can go Plaza into Solari, and it's a 4 attack Challenger unit. Pretty solid. Alright. We got all our Solaris. All our Shield Bearers. Coming out to play. Well, I'll definitely... Ooh. That's better. That's why we have Grizzled Ranger. Oh, he's just going to take 3 damage. Oh, no. I don't know if you want to do that. So if we got Plaza into Ranger... Shield Bearers are a little less useful then. Another Plaza. That's a little awkward. I guess it works for Malphite's mana to double drop Plaza. Feels a little awkward though. I mean, Grizzled Ranger is definitely the play here. I mean, I'll just attack with this. If he wants to block with the Ephemeral Mass Mother, go for it. If not, just take 4 damage. I'm not going to pull your Ephemeral unit. Alright. Just make him think a little bit more of why I'm not pulling the Ephemeral unit. You know? You still take 7 here, though. Which isn't bad. This is not a deck I run out of the way in, right? I think out of the way is a little too memey. Out of the way would make it so that the challenges remain on every turn, though. And that's kind of nice. Double Plaza. Out of the way is definitely a bit memey. It's a good question. Like, I made it out of the way Plaza deck before. Like, a little bit ago. It wasn't bad, but like with the out of the way, I don't know, it didn't really get a power spike until like, you had it out of the way like turn 3. And then you ground Plaza turn 4. It didn't actually play like any units until turn 5. Or 4. 1, 2. Yeah, like till turn 5. It's pretty bad, honestly. I mean, that's kind of annoying. Killing all our units. Oh, I guess this doesn't die. Woo! 1 HP left. 6 mana. Conserve Strike. I mean, I'll play Shield Bearer. Get it a bunch of extra attack for this turn. We got Grizzled Ranger who can also get a bunch of attack. Like, cool. We got a 5/1 Scout Challenger. It's a decent amount of damage. With 2 mana, I don't know, like, Vile used to be annoying. I don't know if this deck runs Vile Feast or not. I don't know if it does or not. Does or not. Do you run Vile Feast? Ba 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 da. I'm pretty sure our opponent just left the game. I think that's what happened. I think they just decided to peace out. It's a little awkward. Doesn't really help me try out things if he just leaves. Okay, so we won that game as well, but our opponent left, so I don't really know how much I count that as really a win. I mean, we're not drawing Malphite in any game. This deck might need more card draw. Card draw. I just draw. Is it just draw? It's not as a card draw. Yeah, just draw. No dragons, no dragon chow. Like I said, out of the way. I don't really like. Too slow. Seems Blade, no. Jarvan, no. Our only options are like a 3 of a Pale Cascade or like Guiding Touch. Either way, they just don't seem that good. It might be like 2 Ranger. Throw in like what? Another Cithria? I don't even know. Chip might be a little trolly. Because he's a 1-drop that isn't actually good on turn 1. You know what I'm saying? Penitent Squire might just be better. I can at least get like things like Solarius Sunforger, Challenger in a pinch if I need to. Like Chip's fine. It's just awkward, right? Because I like play Chip and then what? I don't play a Landmark till like turn 3, so and then he's a 3/3 on turn 3. I guess with Blue Sentinel he's okay if I like draw him later. I mean he's Penitent Squire is only good if I have Garen. Although I guess you're an elite too, the Redeemer. Alright, sorry Chip. Let's try Squire instead. Maybe that'll help a little bit. I want to get rid of one of the Sentinels. Add like another Cithria. Oh, maybe I add a Hush or 2. Let's get rid of the Cithria. Let's add a Hush. Just 1. Let's see how that goes. I'm not sure if 1 off of a Hush is enough. I want to keep the 3 Forgers. I might get rid of one of the Grizzles. Let's go like 2/2/2. I like 2 offs better. I don't know. I think let's try this and we'll see how this goes. Hush might be necessary. I don't know if it's worth it to keep the... Is there a weird sound that's going on? I don't know if it's worth it to keep the Ground Slams. Is there a point where Ground Slam is like more worth it? I'm not sure if Ground Slam's like... I'm gonna need Hush. Is like ever more worth it than like Hush? So imagine this Hush was instead a Grizzled Ranger. Right. That's how we're looking at it, like a Grizzled Ranger or a Blue Sentinel. I mean, Blue Sentinel would be good. That's not bad. I don't mind saving the 3 mana and going for Grizzled Ranger would be better with that though.
River shape the land and give it life.
He's gonna get a free spell. Why do you not attack, buddy? Alright, sure. So like that's good. Alright, so now I can like... So now I can Shield Bear and I have a little bit of mana left over. I got a 4/6. Like I can take out the 2/2. Sure. I'll try to take him out. No barrier. Alright. Alright, you'll injure 1 from it. I still have full health.
2 worlds, 1
The Shen. That's okay, I guess. Conserve Strike. I'll play Garen. See, I mean, I kind of ground slam, right? I can ground slam and stop Shen. That's not bad, honestly. Oh, I mean, I can ground slam the dragon. That's probably better than ground slamming Shen. Yeah, let's ground slam the dragon. So we can stop the dragon here. Shen's just ending. Alright, I'll just save my mana. Ooh, that's nice. So we can Squire. We got the banner. We don't need a banner yet. I think we just Garen without the banner. Because I want mana for Hush.
For justice, for democracy.
I guess I could have bannered with Sharp State backup, but I think I like the option of being able to Hush. Hushing doesn't do anything. Alright, well. That's annoying. Bye, Garen. Alright, well, you can do that, but that's kind of why I'm on the Hush backup. So now the dragon dies anyway, because this thing's a pain in the butt if it stays alive, especially with Shen. We'll just get rid of that. Okay, so Plaza's... second Plaza's bad.
These woods protect their own.
Keeper, our lands need us.
Really not ideal. I'm wondering if he's going to attack and have Shen. Okay, no Shen.
Duty, selflessness.
I don't really know what to even to play. Guess I'll just still pass.
I sense an imbalance.
Nature blesses her followers.
I'll take a lot of damage here, but I'll just block here so I can play Redeemer and draw a card.
Today we turn the tide of war.
Oh, I guess I could have made that a permanent buff. Do I really want? I don't think I want a permanent buff. Permanent challenger. I want a second Plaza so I can get Solari. Okay, Shen's upgraded. That's a thing.
Nature blesses her followers.
Hey, yeah, I mean I have to block her. She's gonna get a bajillion attack.
Enforced equilibrium.
Nature blesses
Yeah,
her
yeah, that's 12 damage. That'd be lethal.
followers. Nature blesses her
Oh
followers.
god, stop saying that. Holy crap. Ivor Horak isn't even that bad of a play. Like, no joke, it's not even that bad. Honestly, I'm very much debating Ivor Horak. It's just like a stall tool, though. You can get to 5 attack. You get to 7 attack. I mean, you can definitely... You only have 4 health, though. I'm gonna Ivor Horak. Malphite's leveled up. Okay, so there's a protege. So now what? Like, protege and Shen would get stunned, right? I kind of have to end, right? Because it's the 2 weakest, not followers, enemies. So these 2 will get stunned, and that will be alive. So I need a blocker. Because if he managed to favorably trade that, he just hits for 9 damage and I lose. Okay, Hush is nice. I don't know.
Nature blesses her followers.
F you. He has 2 attacks. I can block the 12 and I can, like, what, Hush that? Yeah, that's the play.
Gifts from the sky.
Intruders. Nature blesses her followers. Fall, carrot.
Behold my work.
And get the 15 health. I should have Tattered Banner this. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm bad at using Tattered Banner. But, like, that wouldn't matter anyway, right? I have no units now. Do I need, like, barriers? So what went wrong there? I mean, he out-traded me because he has barriers, right? And, like, barriers are hard for things that, like, are challenger heavy to deal with. Is it just a bad matchup, or did I just... Like, Hush was really good. Hush was really helpful. I think I'll replace... I think Ground Slam did help. I do like the one off of Cytherea, although she doesn't really... We haven't seen her do much so far. Maybe instead of the Squire, we'll go for, like, Slayer Soldier. Maybe the Flight. Honestly... It might just be the Flight. Or Sketcher. Sketcher... Sketcher sounds good. I mean, Flight keeps drawing itself, though, right? Like, it's a self-shuffling card. It's just kind of like a waste of mana. It's, like, only good in Nightfall decks. Sketcher is fine... ish. Maybe I go for Fleet Feather Tracker. Early challenger units. That's not bad. Let's go for... Yeah, I guess let's go for Tracker. For, like, early challengers. But then shouldn't I go Shield Bearer with Fleet Feather? I guess let's keep... Maybe we'll go back to Chip. Alright. I think this is the deck for now. The Hush in there I think is nice. Two of the Grizzled. I think Solaris Stoneforge was solid. I don't know about the Ivan Rack. I haven't really used Concert Strike. Is the decks are against. Anyway. So that all my mumbling and rambling to myself, that's the process I go through when making a deck. So you can see, like, I start with the base model and I take some cards and swap them around. See if things aren't working or not. This deck was a little more straightforward because it kind of plays out mostly like I want it to. Like, we're not trying single, like, we didn't draw single combats or enough, like, sharp sights to use on Garen. You know, maybe I could have some more, like, health buffs, but I think the meta right now is kind of bad for this style of deck anyway. And we, you know, like, I didn't even see Malphite go off, so there's more, like, if I feel unsatisfied with how a deck is performing, like this one, I will definitely do more playtesting with it until I get something like that I like. So yeah, that's how I make a deck, and that's how I think about decks and what cards go in where and things like that. Like I said, the, like, full analysis gameplay of this is I will put out tomorrow, and the deck might be slightly different, but I think it'll be pretty close, if not exactly this. So if you like this deck, you like what's going on, make sure to check that out. In other news, we are getting closer and closer to 500 subscribers. I'm at 482 now, so 18 away. Help me out. Give me some of those subs. Let's get to 500. And thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I am hobbitsizz, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.